Annie, as you guys are preparing, I just want to reiterate something my teacher said, is that faith is the freedom and the foundation to letting go into what you truly are, your true nature. So faith, there's a deep line of surrender, in faith. When we surrender needing to know, when we surrender our previous concepts or traumas in relation to faith, whatever that means to us in this moment, and we surrender into the moment that is, you allow yourself to rest in your true nature. So palms can face up or down on your thighs. We're actually going to use that for our form of meditation technique is going to be surrender. But we'll guide you through the beginning stages of our practice. Okay, you can go ahead and close your eyes if you wish, or close them halfway. Just take a few breaths to ground yourself in your seat. Make sure you feel very comfortable making any adjustments you need with your legs or your cushion under your bum. Letting the shoulders soften, the jaw relax. No need to hold on to anything or protect ourselves. We can start to soften into our seat. And the space between our eyebrows can relax, and we can start to inwardly focus our inner eye to the space between the eyebrows. 6th chakra, third eye gaze. I invite you into 5 ohms in your mind's eye, silently to yourself, to begin our practice. When you're done your 5 ohms, you bring your hands together at your heart center. Eyes can remain closed or half closed. And we can bring in our sankalpa or our prayer intention for our practice today silently to yourself. It can be nice at the end of your prayer to say, "May all beings be happy and free." When you have finished your sankalpa or prayer, you can place your hands in the mudra of your choice. Breathing in and out of our nose if possible. And starting our ujjayi breathing, which is that constriction in the back of the throat, oceanic-like sound, creating a little heat in the lungs and in the breath. We don't need this to be too intense, just enough that we can maybe slightly hear it in our own ears. We'll just do a few rounds, getting used to the ujjayi breathing. And then on your next exhale, we'll see how long it takes to expel all the air out of your lungs, number of beats. Then you'll take that number and try to make your inhale the same length. So if my exhale is 5 beats out, I would attempt to make my inhale 5 beats in. This is called one-to-one breathing. It's balancing both hemispheres of the brain, stabilizing the prana in the body. We use our drishti, which is our inner gaze, to the third eye, space between the eyebrows. So our inner eye has a point of focus while we do our one-to-one breathing. Our mind gets distracted or pulled away. Take a moment to acknowledge, and with a gentle hand, a kind hand, we bring our awareness back to the one-to-one breathing. We'll do this for about 6 more rounds. You're welcome to now extend your exhale up to double the length of your inhale. We still want to find a level of ease in the lengthening of our breath out. If my inhale is 5 beats in, I might attempt to make my exhale 6, 7, 8, or all the way up to 10 beats out. Still doing our ujjayi breath. And inner gaze to the space between our eyebrows. Keeping our mind focused on the breath, lengthening out. Letting go of all else, melting into the moment. Moving into our Nadi Shodhana, take your right hand thumb to your right nostril, closing your right nostril. Index finger and middle finger can either go on the brow, or you can curl the fingers in if you feel that is nicer for you. Ring finger can go on the edge of your left nostril, pinky wherever comfortable. If you're feeling a little stuffed up today, just don't close the opposite nostril quite as much. Okay, right nostril is closed for now, and we'll breathe in through our left nostril. Closing the left nostril, open the right and breathe out. Breathing in through the right nostril, focus on the space between your eyebrows. Closing the right nostril, breathing out through the left, seeing the air come down from the third eye and out through the left nostril. Breathing in through the left. Closing the left, opening the right to breathe out. Breathing in through the right nostril. Closing and breathing out through the left. Breathing in through the left. Closing and breathing out to the right. Breathing into the right, focusing on the third eye gaze. Closing and breathing out to the left. Breathing into the left. Closing and breathing out to the right. Breathing in through the right. Closing and breathing out to the left. Please do one more round on your own. Your hands can come back into the mudra of your choice. Breathing freely through both nostrils now for a few rounds of natural breath. I'll invite you now into a few rounds of the mantra of your choice, just to continue to stabilize before we do our surrender practice. So choosing the mantra that you resonate with at the moment, going into doing a few rounds, whether you wish to do it with your mala for a few rounds or without it. Allowing the breath to be natural. When we get distracted, letting go of the thought and reconnecting to our mantra as many times as we need to, with gentleness, with softness. get distracted, that gentle hand brings us back into maybe the breath first, and then to the sound of the mantra, vibrational quality of the mantra. And 3 more rounds, the mantra you've chosen. And allow the mantra to go silent, to feel the expression of this moment and the vibration of the body, the breath, and your presence. And welcome in the practice of surrender. This is not needing to let go of anything necessarily that comes up. It is a complete and utter surrender to the experience you're having in the moment. We don't resist aversion or grasp for something different. We allow the moment to be exactly as it is. Staying focused inwards, but attached to none of that which crosses our awareness, be it something physical, mental, or emotional. We return to the feeling of surrendering to this moment over and over again. We let go the need to control for a specific outcome. We simply let this be as it is. We find ourselves trapped in a line of thoughts. We ask ourselves to surrender back, to let it go, to to feel the expression of the moment. To let our inner world come and go. You don't need to hold on anymore. You don't need to control or fight what is in this moment. Can you simply let it be? Become distracted. Let go back into the experience at hand. We recognize that we are not our emotions, and the thoughts, the memories, the storylines that are passing through our mind. And return to the moment. And let what needs to exist in this moment exist without the need to change or manipulate it. Just let go. There's no need to hold on so tightly. So tightly. Turning back to this moment. Letting go of all else. Surrendering to the moment. Let's complete our practice with 5 rounds of Nadi Shodhana, alternative nostril breathing. Taking your right hand thumb to your right nostril. Breathing in through your left nostril. Closing and breathing out through the right. Breathing in through the right. Closing and breathing out through the left. Do 4 more rounds on your own. That was a complete round. you're done, bring your hands to heart center, eyes stay closed or half closed. You can do 5 ohms silently to yourself in your mind's eye. I'll start with the Asatoma mantra. Then you're welcome to join me for the Loka. I'll leave a pause after the Asatoma so you know when to join. If you're already familiar with Asatoma, you can do it with me if you wish. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Vrichoma Hambritam Gamaya Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Om. Welcome to take a small bow or a full bow forward. And this bow is an acknowledgement of our highest nature, our truest selves, and all those who have guided us on the path.